London cycle mapping is chaotic. The problem began when they started signposting cycle routes instead of cycle facilities. Mostly, the routes were just plans for getting cyclists out of the way of motorists. They're in the same family as those signs which say route avoiding town centre, when what they mean is longer, slower route. The agencies which provide cycle mapping for London include the boroughs, Sustrans, Google Maps, Transport for London, and websites which use OpenStreetMap data. Borough maps are often comprehensive, but they're of little use to cyclists because they map too many routes with no facilities. They only cover a single borough and they're produced in different formats. Sustrans are mostly interested in mapping routes they have helped plan. Google Maps shows Sustrans routes. TfL's mapping policy is unfathomable. They show a lot of routes, but not all the routes, and they use an A to Z base map instead of an Ordnance Survey base map. All the cycle maps produced by public bodies are outclassed by maps based on copyright-free open data. The OpenStreetMap is the Wikipedia of mapping. It's a freely available open-source database produced by volunteers. Anyone can code a style sheet which will use the database to render a specialized map. Different search criteria will generate different maps. Andy Allen has done a very good job for cyclists, resulting in the Open Cycle Map. The signposting of cycle routes raises two issues. First, there's no point in it, unless it's sufficiently well done for cyclists to follow the route without a map. Second, there's no point in signposting routes unless the signage is maintained and kept up to date. Routes change more often than maps. So, what's the solution to the mapping and signposting problem? Well, public authorities should do four things. They should place route data in the OpenStreetMap, as well as maintaining their own mapping. They should expect cyclists to use digital maps on their mobile devices, rather than carry paper maps in their pockets. They should concentrate on signposting facilities that have been provided for cyclists, instead of waymarking idiotic routes which cyclists scarcely use. And they should desist from insulting cyclists by signposting dangerous routes. Heavy traffic, lots of junctions, and lines of parked cars are not what cyclists want or need.